Thank you, John.
No, not at all, Daniel.
Hello, Carol. Good
Pleasure.
morning.
Good morning, everybody. It's very nice to be with you today.
Get on with it.
And what a cracking picture. Look at this picture I've got this morning. Isn't it beautiful? One of our weather watchers sent this in from Swinefleet in East Yorkshire. Now, for many of us, we're starting off on a dry note, but there is some patchy fog across central southern England and southern England itself. It is patchy, so if you're driving, due to extra care, and it will lift and sunny spells will develop. But you can also see some approaching fronts which are going to introduce some rain. Some parts of the north and the west already have some rain. So for Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, it's going to be a largely cloudy day for you with some drizzle. We also have some rain already, enhanced by a weather front in the north of Scotland bringing in more, and here too, gusty winds. For England, we've got all that patchy fog I mentioned in the south. That will lift. We'll see the cloud break, some sunny skies come through. And for Wales, after a chilly start, mostly dry for you. Just an odd shower. You could even catch an odd shower in the Channel Islands today. But temperature-wise, 11 to 15. So more or less bang on where we should be at this stage in October. Now, through this evening and overnight, under clear skies for the south, once again, we'll see some patchy mist and fog form. We also have our weather fronts coming in, bringing rain to Northern Ireland, Western Scotland, and also Northern Scotland with gusty winds. Temperatures in towns and cities between about 4 and 9, not as low as that across the far northwest. But in rural areas, it will be lower than that, especially where we've got clear skies. So another nippy night. That leads us into tomorrow with this weather front very close to the southeast. We also have our clutch of weather fronts in the north and the west. Isobar spacing here tells you it's going to be quite windy here as well. So we start with the patchy mist and fog in southern areas. That lifts. We see some sunny skies develop. But remember the wee weather front coming in from the near continent will produce some cloud and some showery outbreaks of rain at times. But we'll have heavier rain coming in across Northern Ireland, Western Scotland and the far north of Scotland. And don't forget those gusty winds. By the time we move from Wednesday into Thursday, while a weather front sinking south, this cold front will introduce cooler conditions behind it, but it will effectively push that warm front in the southeast back onto the near continent. But while we start with this cloud and showery outbursts of rain in the southeast, we won't end the day with that. And our weather front coming in across Western Scotland and Northern Ireland will be accompanied by gusty winds, particularly so with exposure. And that is going to be starting to slide steadily southwards. So on Thursday, there it is, moving across Scotland and Northern Ireland and then into England and Wales. But we have another one coming up from the southwest. Now, this might change, but what we think at the moment is we start off on a largely dry and bright note. Then we've got all this rain coming in from the southwest, pushing northeastwards. As it engages with the colder air, we'll see some snow on the mountains of Northern Ireland, the Pennines, and also in Scotland. Colder air in the north, 7 to 8. In the southeast, we're looking at 13 to about 15. So a lot to play for this week. Naga and Dan.
OK, Carol, thanks very much. A little bit of dry patch.
A lot of blue.